All right, good morning. You're welcome once again to our channel, Princess Seats, and an important update coming from Apostle Dr. Ken Nwakama on disbursement of UAG grant this morning. Pay attention, and if you're a new individual, please kindly like, share, and subscribe to our channel for further updates on information of this wise. Thanks, and God bless you.
Good evening to you all, Nigerians. Good evening to you all, CEOs, Chief Executive Officers of NGOs and cooperative societies, that is to say, non-governmental organizations and cooperative societies who are involved in the grant disbursement project of the UAAG as partners. I want to thank God because I know that you have all arrived home safely from your various destinations where you had flooded to in the daytime and carried out your daily activities. I want to thank God who has led you home safely to meet your families and be with your families in peace. And I pray that your labor of today, all the blessings, all the goals you had achieved today, I pray that they will all continue to impact positively on your struggles to survive, to make progress, and to excel in life. I also pray that those who failed today to meet their goals, those who failed to attain their expectations, should not lose hope, but believe God that tomorrow is another day. Yes, tomorrow is another day. My name is Dr. Nestor Nzeribe. I am the one who serves you in the capacity of the UAAG spokesperson and media officer. I address you tonight on the instructions of His Excellency, the Country Director of UAAG, United Alliance African Grants, Professor Ambassador Kenneth Nwakama. The CD thinks it is necessary tonight that I reach out to you rather, wherever you are, listening to the sound of my voice, this Monday night, the 15th day of July 2024. He wants me to just share a few things with you. And the things that I need to share with you are necessary because of a lot of information, unfounded information, frivolous information, malicious information that are all making rounds, not just in the grant space, not just within the grant community, but even in the larger Nigerian public. You know, it is an era of technology. We are in a dispensation where people have access. I'm a journalist. I'm a strategic communicator. I trained as a journalist. I don't just practice it. I got trained as a journalist. And I'm a newspaper columnist. And I have managed communication at various levels, in addition to the fact that I speak to the Nigerian public through my various channels on a daily basis. I want to tell you that one of the ills of the era we are in is the fact that people do not know how to manage freedom. People do not know how to manage freedom. Again, people do not know how to also manage opportunities, how to manage advantages. And so today you find out, because someone has an Android phone and someone has access to the social media, they go out, whether they have something to say or not, whether what they even have to say should be let out to the public or not, without even counting the attendant cost of the actions they think to embark on. Today, people are going out there unrestrainedly, are going out there unbridledly, letting out information without even considering the harm it could bring back to their persons. And so the ECD now wants me tonight to talk to you because of the information that we have actually been drawn, our attention has been drawn to. And the information I refer to are in twofold. The first one is a video that is making rounds, and the second one is a V-note, voice note, WhatsApp voice note that is also making rounds. And both of them are talking about the same thing. And I need to tell you that that particular thing that the two of them are talking about are all baseless. In other words, what they are talking about is unfounded and without any substance, cannot be substantiated by any measure, by any worth, cannot be substantiated. First of all, there is this video making rounds from an anonymous broadcaster. Anonymous because he knows that what he is dishing out to the public is false, fake, malicious, unfounded, and frivolous. So he decides to take cover behind anonymity in order to project his falsehood. Friends, it is very, very clear and apparent. It is very clear to every discerning person that the man who goes to the public with such an information and refuses to make his identity known is only but acting out of malice. And then there is another video too that is echoing the same thing that is contained in the voice note. All of them talking about a protest, alleging that His Excellency Ambassador Professor Kenneth Nwakama is instigating the public. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? The height of callousness to allege that His Excellency, a man of peace, a man of geniality, someone who hates anything that will lead to any ruckus of any kind, that he himself, the country director of UAG, is instigating a protest against the government. Whereas we know, and even one of the broadcasters managed to also allude to the fact that since they came in contact with him and have worked with him, he's been a man of peace and has never allowed, permitted, instigated, nor suggested any protest or whatever as it concerns the disbursement of grants, but has always pleaded for patience and understanding, believing that though the journey might be long, that it surely must have an end on a certain day. This has been the philosophy of His Excellency Ambassador Professor Kenneth Nwakama. So where did our broadcaster get his information from? He got it from the piece of malice, from the heart that boils over and over with evil intentions. And so His Excellency has instructed me tonight to give you the following words of advice, the following words of assurance. First of all, he wants me to tell you that the grant that you have been working together with him towards achieving, towards getting, is on course and nothing has gone wrong. He wants me to tell you that he appreciates your patience and your sense of calmness. He wants me to note the fact that every day, with all the numerous misinformation that you keep coming across, all the mudslinging, all the allegations, and all the false narratives that are daily fabricated to paint him black, he tells me to tell you that he acknowledges the fact that they have all made you stronger and better. That now he realizes that you know better how to handle peddlers of falsehood. That when they come out with their falsehood, you take it in and you remain calm. And the CD says I should tell you that he acknowledges that and is grateful. That despite everything that is said about him, despite the lies that are fabricated, despite the instigations and the insinuations against his person, that you have all remained calm. And he says, I should tell you that you have nothing to fear. That the committee, the government committee saddled with disbursement is seriously at work. He says, I should tell you that the government committee that is saddled with the disbursement of the grants we have been expecting is seriously at work. And hey, he says, I should tell you again that at a time you might not be expecting it, that which you have waited for all these months, weeks, days, hours, minutes, and seconds will reach you. He says, I should tell you also, faithful subscribers and partners, that all you need to do is to give the disbursement committee, the government disbursement committee, to just give them a little more time. That they sue for calmness and patience, so that by the time the work is over, they will deliver to you maybe not just your expectation, they will go beyond your expectation. He tells me to tell you to disregard those who are calling for protests, that he has never suggested, neither has he ever asked anyone, because protest is not what we came into the community for. We came to the community for grants. And he says, I should tell you that it's been a learning process all this while, that you could all see the fact, you have seen the fact that it has been a kind of a learning from our mistakes. Things that we should have done like 2-3 weeks by, then we get to them this week, and then we need to do them, and then we are taking 3 weeks backwards. You see, I should tell you that everything is on course, and that the grants you are waiting for is on its way to reaching you. That you should disregard those who are calling for protest, because that will not do us any good. And that you should also disregard those who are insinuating that is behind what he has never advised or called for. That you should see the contradiction in the fact that what he has never advised, suggested, nor called for is about to be threatened by others, and then some people from somewhere are alleging that he is behind it. He said, I should tell you that it is laughable. He has pledged and continues to pledge his allegiance to the government of His Excellency Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the man whom God has chosen to reposition Nigeria. His Excellency Ambassador Professor Kenneth Nwakama supports every policy of the government of today under Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and believes that the eventual disbursement of the grants we're expecting will further boost the success of the policies of His Excellency the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Finally, His Excellency requests that you go to bed tonight, sleep well, rest well, and tomorrow continue with your activities in peace and calmness. He says, I should tell you that you have nothing to worry about, except that you need to continue to pray for the Government Disbursement Committee. Their names and their office and their work is known, and so there is no secret about their existence. They are busy working, and hey, their work is like pregnancy. Very soon, what they have carried in that fat belly will be made known to the whole world. Thank you very much. Enjoy your night. Sleep well. God bless you. Once again, it's been your spokesperson, your media officer, Dr. Neston Zeribe. Kachifo, Akwana Lafia. I don't know how they say it in the language of my brother from the West. Is it Odaro? The Lord bless every one of you. Thank you tonight.